News Talk 1250 KPRF. Listen anytime, any place with the new Fergus Now app on your phone. 1036, and we are at 71 right now in Fergus Falls, and time for one of my favorite segments that we do throughout the month. It is time for Chamber on the Air with Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce President Lisa Workman.
Hey, Dave, it is August. Can you believe it?
I can.
Wow. And you know what?
Fast.
For those who say summer's almost over, hey, August, September, I still include those in summertime. So it's not almost over. We're going to have beautiful weather right up until Halloween. Till November? Till Christmas. How about that? Well,
Sounds good.
That's probably dreaming a little bit. Well, some of the things that we are going to talk about today are weather-related and year-round things and all that kind of good stuff. One of the things that I want to mention is the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce, our 17th annual Golf Scramble is coming up on Friday, August 19th. I want to thank our corporate sponsors, Minnesota Motor Company, Ottertail Power, who will be here on the show today, Service Food, and Park Region are our corporate sponsors for the event. And we will be out at Pebble Lake Golf Club, and Kevin Swenson will be joining us on the show to talk a little bit about golf. But we are also looking for some volunteers for that event. So if you'd like the easiest volunteer opportunity in the world, in fact, we have one where your job will literally be to sit on the course in a lawn chair, enjoying the beautiful day, and seeing if the little white ball goes into hole number 8 for the hole-in-one. So you'll be an insurance spotter for that. So if you want to volunteer, we even have some team spots available and some T-box spots available. Give us a call at the Chamber at 218-736-6951. Of course, I want to thank, in addition to our corporate sponsors, all of the businesses and chamber members who've sponsored teams, T-boxes, whole contests, who have donated prizes for the event. Makes it a great fun fundraiser for the chamber and a great event. So thank you all. We are very much looking forward to Friday, August 19th at Pebble Lake Golf Club. Well, joining us on the show today, like I said, we've got a lot of great guests to talk to today. Lori Moxis will be joining us with Ottertail Power. Of course, Kevin Swenson with the Pebble Lake Golf Club, and Andrew Yagi with Andrew Yagi eXp Realty will be joining us. And well, first we want to talk about some free stuff. And with that, we're going to bring Lori Moxis on the show with Ottertail Power, a free energy analysis for our business community. And this is really geared for small businesses, right, Lori? So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yes, we have a free energy analysis program that we are rolling out to our small to mid-sized business customers. And we have partnered with Franklin Energy as an energy advisor to visit your business, do a walkthrough, pinpoint some energy savings opportunities, and then compile an estimated savings report along with what rebates might be available to help offset any investment costs that the business owner might have. So, yeah, we're really excited about this opportunity.
Well, and I think that's a fantastic place for Ottertail Power to be stepping in and really caring about the small businesses. Again, this is designed for small businesses. There are other programs that are available for the large commercial, our manufacturing businesses, that type of thing. But partnering with the small businesses to help them save money, because, boy, they have all been hit over the last few years with rising costs of everything. And to have Ottertail Power step in and say, you know what, we want to help you reduce your energy costs and your energy consumption, and we're going to make it easy for you. So I think one of the things about this is that it's not a big undertaking for the business. It's not like you're going to have to rewire your entire building and redo all of your lights and change up everything. They're really going to make some suggestions on some things that they can change right away, and small things too.
Yep, exactly. The auditors, when they come to your site, they'll spend a few minutes with the business owner or their representative, whether it's the business manager, and they'll do a walkthrough of the facility. They want to understand what you do for your business. They want to understand what are your hours of operation. And then they'll actually spend some time. They don't need you to accompany them throughout the audit. They'll walk through, they'll count your light fixtures, they'll look at your heating, your building envelope, windows, doors, those kinds of things, insulation. They'll also bring along some free energy savings little presents for you, some LED light bulbs, possibly some faucet aerators, maybe a water heater blanket. It just depends on what you have for your heating and cooling, and who is your provider for that, if it's electric or not. But again, it's a very minimal investment on the business owner's time. and then we pay for the audit. We have the auditor come out and do the audit. The customer then receives a really nice audit report back showing what identified as potential energy savings measures, what rebates are available, and it'll help you determine what kind of capital investments you might want to make in your business, and that will actually result in saving money over the long haul. Most of the lighting rebates we see when people do a retrofit to an LED energy efficient lighting, they have less than a 2-year payback with our rebates. So
Right.
it's a great investment.
It is, and I know when the chamber underwent our renovation 4 years ago, we met with Ottertail Power representatives to look at how we can make everything energy efficient, and we've cut our heating, cooling, electric bill literally in half from what it was before. So
I believe it.
It's amazing, and the rebates were fantastic with all bright LED lighting throughout the building now. And these are things that any business, like you said, a small business, as long as they're an Ottertail Power company customer, can take advantage of an analysis and some great suggestions, ways for them to save some money.
Yeah.
And save on energy too. That's important.
Yeah, it is.
So, Lori, if someone wants to schedule an appointment ahead of time, or how does the process work? Are they reaching out to the business community, or should businesses contact you or contact Ottertail Power or Franklin Energy?
Actually, what we would love to have customers do is reach out to Franklin Energy. We do have a phone number for you to call. It's 218-203-2169 to schedule your appointment. Again, that number is 218-203-2169. If you have other questions and you want to talk to me at Ottertail Power, you can certainly reach out to me as well. And my cell phone number is 218-205-1942.
Fantastic. And how long will these energy analysis, how long will Franklin Energy be in the area conducting these?
We will be doing this the month of August.
Fantastic. So perfect time. Glad you could be on the show today, and great way for our small businesses to save some money.
Great. Thanks, Lisa.
Lori, for joining us on the show today. Well, we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about golf. Kevin Swenson, the king of golf, the Swen Dog, he is here to talk about golf. Thanks for taking a break from the golf course and coming on in today.
No problem. No problem.
So we are looking forward to being out there for our golf tournament on August 19th. It's a Friday during the day, Friday afternoon, but you've had a lot of folks out there golfing already this year.
It has been, of course, we had a slow start to the season, start opening May 2nd, which is 32 days later than last year. Last year was ideal. This year has been nothing but perfect weather, perfect amount of moisture, a lot of traffic. The addition to Palmer's Restaurant, Kitchen and Bar to the golf course has been a home run. It's brought a lot of new bodies and a lot of new faces to the facility.
Well, and when you speak of that, since COVID hit the community a couple years ago, people were finding unique and different ways to get out of doors and maybe taking up some new hobbies. So how has the number of golfers and rounds played, how has that changed over the last few years?
I think especially during the COVID era, that was a shot in the arm to any outdoor activity, especially the golf business. But it certainly brought a lot of families back out and playing together and being exposed to golf. And of course at Pebble Lake, our philosophy is that we are accessible to everybody.
Right.
It's not just for the rich or whatever. We accommodate whatever type of player you are, new, beginner, advanced, skilled, tournament player, family, group. We'll take everybody.
Well, I know earlier this week you hosted or were the host site for the Midwest Senior Golfers Tour. And those gentlemen were very seasoned golfers. And I talked to a couple of them who said this is their favorite course to play. This is, bar none, the best golf course, especially in rural Minnesota, throughout the state of Minnesota. So congratulations on that. They absolutely
that.
love the course.
We have a lot of good reviews. Lance Walvati and his crew, they just take such good care of our golf course, and it's always presented in the best shape, best playing conditions possible. And one feather in our cap is that the last 2 seasons we've hosted the United States Blind Golf Association's
Right.
regional event, which is blind golfers coming to our golf course, the only golf course in the state to host that, and
That's
move on
pretty-
to Florida from here.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Says a lot about the course. And one thing too, folks should be reminded that this is an asset. This is a part of the city of Fergus Falls. Probably the most beautiful, or one of the most beautiful parks. The only park with a restaurant, right?
Hey, I'm a little biased. We are the most beautiful park in the city.
It is. And you are seeing what seems to be some very good numbers of golfers. Kind of give us an idea of the number of rounds or number of golfers that you're seeing
sure.
on a daily basis. How busy things are.
We are extremely busy. When you talk about summer, the season, our summer ends when the snow flies. So, we try to open as early as we can, and we'll stay open until last year was October 31st. That's always kind of our end date. And there's some things to do to put the golf course to bed for the next season. But lately, we're averaging almost 220 golfers a day, which is
Wow.
100 more golfers than it was 5 years ago per day. It's just crazy busy, and between youth and retirees and guests that come out to play, we have such a good mixture of golfers, and where they're coming from, we are very blessed.
And it's fun to see the families that are out there too. Like you said, it's something for every age, and you get the young ones out there. You've done some youth camps already this year.
Yep, the kids camp I do every year through the Park and Rec for the city of Fergus Falls. They've been averaging just over 100 kids every summer. Runs for 6 weeks, 2 days a week. And ages range from 4 years old till they're through 16. So pretty good group.
Yeah, get them started young, and we've had some great success too with those youngsters turning into high school and college level golfers, where they've done quite well, including your son. He's excelled throughout the years golfing.
He has. He's currently playing professionally and traveling a lot and trying to figure out that scenario. That's a tough gig. The two, Riley McGovern and Ryan Nelson, were the individual boys that went to the state tournament along with the girls' high school golf team. A lot of those kids went to the kids camp my first years at Pebble Lake. So they're exposed to golf, and we make the golf course, the facilities accessible. They can put as much time into it as they want, and we appreciate them very much.
Like you said, making it accessible for everyone. It being one of the the city's parks, it's open to everyone. It's not exclusive. It's available for everyone, and plus you can, if you're not a golfer, you can certainly sit out on the deck, and that's one of my favorite is listening to the driving range when people that's a terrible sound effect, but.
Knowing a little bit of the commentary from them is very entertaining sometimes, depending on the time of day.
Or seeing the kids out there on the putting green, when you see 3-year-olds out there chasing the ball around and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we love the partnership. Being able to host an event out at Pebble Lake Golf Club, it's a great time for folks to strengthen business relationships, maybe meet some new businesses that they haven't met before, really have a fun time. This year's theme is a drive for the decades, giving a nod to the Fergus Falls City's 150th anniversary. So we're encouraging folks to dress up in their favorite decade, whether it be the 20s or the 50s or the 1890s. That might be a little warm. Like I think little Laura Ingalls Wilder dresses might be a little warm out there. Andrew's thinking, shoot, I was going to wear my Laura Ingalls Wilder dress. But and we encourage folks to get in the spirit of that. And if they want more information, they can, of course, get in contact with the Chamber or the Pebble Lake Golf Club for that. Anything else you want to mention, Kevin, when it comes to the Pebble Lake Golf Club?
We invite everybody to come out and check out the venue, check out the restaurant for sure, and try golfing. It's a lot of fun, and if you have any interest in getting your business name out there as well, we also offer corporate advertising, corporate sponsorships, and we do a lot of group outings and corporate events. So you can contact me at the Golf Club Pro Shop, 218-736-7404, or my email, kevin@playpebblelake.com, or go to our website at info@playpebbledlake.com.
And if folks want to book a tea time for a beautiful day like today, nice and cool and comfortable today, how do they book a tea time?
They can go on to the website and book it through there, info@playpebbledlake.com, or call the pro shop at that number.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to connecting with you on August 19th or beforehand to set up the tournament too. So thanks so much, Kevin.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks for making a beautiful golf course. And one of the things that does is it becomes an asset and a reason for folks to move to Fergus Falls. You know, if they're a golfer and they know that we've got a great course like that in their own backyard, they're like, yeah, sure, I'll relocate. And Andrew Yagi is here with Andrew Yagi, eXp Realty. And Andrew, thanks for joining us on the show today.
Hey, thanks for having me, Lisa.
How has the relocating or rehoming business of people been going? You've got a brand new business here, but gangbusters, I'll bet.
Yeah, it's been interesting, depending on your perspective or depending on what end of the deal or transaction you're on. But yeah, the housing market, obviously, we're coming off on record highs these past couple of years. Definitely been a seller's market. It still is a great time to sell. Still really favoring sellers, but with interest rates, just stating the obvious. But it is cooling just a little bit, which actually I'm really excited about where the market is right now, because it's actually fun to work with buyers in that we're going after properties now, and we actually have a chance. Last summer I was writing offers $20,000 to $30,000 over asking price.
Wow.
Still sometimes not getting homes, but oftentimes being successful for my clients. And now sometimes we're able to get homes at ask or just slightly over. So it's been a much better feel, especially working with people who so desperately need a home.
Definitely. And we've had a number of people I know moving into the area from outside the area, and all the assets and resources that we have in the beautiful Lakes Country and throughout Fergus Falls and Ottertail County. If folks maybe they have a home, or maybe they're looking at maybe downsizing, or they're going to become snowbirds or things like that, what are some of the things that they can be doing with their homes before they put them on the market to get them ready?
Yeah, well, I think ultimately, first and foremost, I'm always happy to sit down with people, or if you have a great relationship with another agent, call your favorite realtor, set up a time to come and sit down and talk about your specific situation, because like with so many things in life, like if I was coming to see Kevin at the golf course, he's probably not going to give me the same advice, to improve my golf game, which is awful, as he is, someone who golfs out there, every week. So ultimately, find a time to sit down and look and talk about your timeline, talk about your concerns, the questions you might have. That's ultimately probably the best piece of advice that I can give, Lisa.
Well, fantastic. And of course, you've got a new business that you've launched or started. You've been open, been just over a year?
So I jumped into real estate full-time really in the fall, really in October of 2020. Worked in funeral service for 15 years, and it was time for a change. I've been investing in real estate since 2017. I had earned my license kind of in support of a number of things and some family business and development we were doing. And then it was just time for a change. And so I saw an opportunity and to kind of throw caution to the wind and make a big career change, and working very independently, eventually joining eXp Realty. And a lot of people always ask, what is eXp Realty? And I tell them,
tell us, share.
And eXp Realty eXp stands for the fastest growing name in real estate today. eXp is a totally cloud-based brokerage. So unlike when you look around the area here and you have the Century 21, the Remax, the Keller Williams, they all have local offices with a local broker. eXp is in the cloud, so they don't officially pay for any local office space. Our broker, who's fabulous, is in the Twin Cities. She has a couple of associate brokers and about 20 support staff, and really, really great technology systems, really an agent-centric focus. And with that, brings a lot of benefits for agents, both financially and in terms of tools to better serve their clients. But it can also create some challenges for agents, although we can do most of what we do meeting with people in their home or meeting them at a conference area in town. I started looking at my business, kind of being independent and wanting to grow a team, just really seeing the opportunity. The National Association of Realtors says the average realtor out there today is 56 years old. I'm 36, so on the younger end of that spectrum. An average agent, according to the National Association of Realtors, does about 11 transactions, and halfway through our second full year, we've served just right around 130 clients.
Wow!
And so it's been really busy. crazy. So I started looking at the team concept and said, you know what, we need to have a more permanent home. And so really happy to be at 1918 College Way in the former Country Store building. A lot of people think I own the building. I do not. It belongs actually to Security Insurance and Investments between Catherine and Paul Vukanich and Kevin and Debbie Crabtree. They've been absolutely great and approached me kind of over the winter. And, during COVID, it's cold. No one's really looking for space. I told them no. But then I started thinking about it, and I said, you know what? This is going to be something pretty cool, and just a great way to have two complementary businesses right next to each other. And so we've just gotten into the space. In fact, probably at the end of August, we're going to be planning kind of a big, kind of grand open house, between us, and then Valley Christian Counseling moved in to the back portion of the space as well. So it's really, really exciting. And I would invite anybody out there listening, or even those of you who are on the table, please stop by, take a look. We'd love to give you a tour.
Right. So, and that's located right behind Fleet Farm in Fergus Falls. Beautiful, bright white and black accented building. Great combination of organizations together in the same location. And Andrew, congratulations on a great year, great couple of years to get your business up and running. And it looks like things are going to continue to be bright in the real estate world and for you as time goes on. So we encourage folks to get in touch with you if they have real estate questions. Get in touch with Kevin if they want to golf, and get in touch with Lori if you want to save some money on energy for your business. And hey, if you want to get involved with the chamber, get in touch with Lisa. So again, I want to thank everyone for tuning into Chamber on the Air. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce. Check out our website at fergusfalls.com for more information about each one of our members. If you're looking for a part-time job opportunity, full-time job opportunity, if you're looking for a hot deal or something to do, fergusfalls.com is your place to go. Thanks again for tuning in to Chamber on the Air. Take it away, Dave.